Start recording.
But
We are now recording session 5.
You're recording them?
I am.
yes.
I've been
That's
recording.
terrifying.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's gonna be
Twitch?
great.
It seems like Twitch is your answer.
Well, like, I'm not streaming it. I guess I could stream it.
You're giving him ideas.
You do Twitch. You should stream.
But I've definitely fucking words are hard. Recording.
Apparently.
Well, I'm trying to do like 8,000 things on my
Yeah.
screens. It's going crazy.
Okay, we don't need you to brag about your free screens.
Well, you're gonna hear about it, so suck it up.
Or do you want to bite up my sandwich?
Mm-hmm.
There, you happy? We're streaming.
Here you go.
Actually, I do have to make it a point to not have any of you go watch that stream because you'll be able to see things, so don't do that.
Wow.
Wait, what will we be able to see?
So
Well,
we're being
you'll be able
told
to see
not to
things.
support you.
So, you know.
We just go see
Wait,
the
hide
around
everything.
the map
No, wait,
waiting.
like, hide everything real fast. I'm gonna hop into the stream.
No.
Hey, fine. Fine.
She'll just go into the stream anyway.
Wow. It's rude as shit. Alright. Pulling up my notes.
I wanted the Twitch stream to see if anyone joined so I could watch the chat.
You can
So,
pop
recap
out the chat
from
the
your
window.
previous sessions. So, after escaping from the demon-infested town of Ognom, party and their makeshift companion, Louis Lurkster, rode for a few days across plains, savannas, and into a forested region towards the nearest town, called Methi. During their travels...
What's it called?
It's called Methi.
Spell it to me in DMs, please.
M-E-T-H-I.
Looking for Leafia.
Lafia!
Yeah, so what's that?
During your travels, you guys engaged in some very interesting conversations, including the difference between demons and Darkin. You had an outrageous fishing competition, and you taught the new member, well, of the plane of existence to speak some common at best.
Wasn't much of a competition.
It really wasn't. But afterwards, Rex was able to get a hold of a fawn tooth for his collection. Once you guys arrived at Methi, you observed the outside of the town had a lot of carnage and destruction leading up to the gate, with a lot of discarded broken equipment, torn up ground, and the palisades surrounding the town were quite beaten and worn. When you arrived at the gate, you were questioned, but Louis, having known the town's leadership and some of the town members, managed to gain access, and he led you straight to a tavern he was familiar with to meet up with an old friend, and get you all some wonderful ale and drinks, which you all enjoyed to the fullest, with 3 of the 4 of you becoming intoxicated, and a couple of you playing a game of Toss the Halfling. The drunken members of the party were led to bed, leaving Nymeria to speak some final words to the innkeeper, who made it clear that the antics would have to be paid for, as it cost her a fair amount of money that night. So once they have all sobered up, they could report in. After that, Nymeria went off to go and enjoy a night of sleep herself. Nobody had to keep watch, which was wonderful. And the morning has You can hear the birds tweeting, The sun's cracking through the windows. And I would like a final constitution check from the 3 of you who drank.
Again? We already did
Yeah,
this one.
this one's to see if you got a hangover.
That's what the last one was.
Was it?
Yeah, we did this.
Oh, well then never mind. Who got it?
None of us are hungover.
Fucking fuck.
Yeah, y'all passed.
That's right, we did do that way before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the dickhead over there rolled 2 nat 20s.
That's my bad. Y'all are fucking mega drinkers here. Great. Okay, so morning's come.
I've been trained.
Y'all have woken up, and you can exit your rooms or do whatever your morning rituals may be.
If the game wasn't paused.
If I could fucking actually move.
You know what?
Dicey.
Are we going within orientations as north to the top?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll just make this,
Let's go!
this will be centralized in the town.
I thought we weren't watching Twitch.
Oh, I have to kill my stream. People be watching.
No.
Where did you just... How did you get outside? Did you crawl through the window?
My giant ass crawled through a window, but you wouldn't
That
know
would be the most entertaining thing to watch.
Yeah. I would actually really enjoy trying to watch a 7-foot minotaur try and climb out of a fucking window.
You definitely did, didn't you?
This,
Live again!
7-foot minotaur tries to get his hoof through a window without breaking the shutters and glass. He gets his horns caught on the top of the window and like has to cock his head, and he has to come through like a weird side angle.
Go crashing out.
Surprisingly light-footed. Light-moved.
Yep.
Light-moved.
As being what I assumed was the first one up, I come up to the window and just kind of look outside. Already see the Minotaur out on the street and just be like, huh. I'll look over, pass that to the little board one, and someone's up earlier than everyone else. Keep moving.
What is on the table in this room?
Get out of there.
No,
I guess
the door was unlocked.
Scary one.
I'll clarify
What is
again.
that?
We
In
have this little
I
board
have
one.
questions about the table.
Scary one. I got y'all confused.
Well, it's fucked up because she's the boring one to me and the other one's the little one.
Yeah, you two have named each of them different names. It's really entertaining, actually.
It's
Wait, so,
the British
clarification.
posh one is a female. But then the British
Why
posh
can I
one
not
is a
unlock this
crow.
door? I'm confused. What's happening?
So I think Neto has called Boreya the little one, whereas Rex calls Nymeria the little one.
I thought they both called me the bored one.
No, I call the one I ride with the boring one because she makes me ride on the fucking horse
yeah, that
and not
makes
say a
It's like
fucking
a
word.
morning breakfast conversation.
I just want to go in this room.
You see, no, but you also referred me to as the little one.
No, that's what he refers to you as.
Oh, you've done it once. I wrote it down in my notes.
Have I? No, I did not.
Yep.
Did I?
Absolutely.
Yep.
not.
Minotaur.
It's in my notes.
Minotaur, you're strong. Come break the door.
Door?
Break the door.
What door?
I don't remember
This
what
door.
her accent was.
What door?
The accent that they kept doing when I was doing the other one towards you the other day.
Yeah, the Bostonian.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How did you
What?
get in there?
No!
No. Let me go back.
God damn it, I gotta try this again.
Blaine, are these, would you consider these soot marks or dust
They're
marks? What
kinda
are...
like dirt, like grime. It's
Place is
hard
not very
to
cleanly.
get exact.
No, yeah.
3 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, it's a fairly dirty tavern, if you will.
2 out of 5 stars.
2 out of 5 stars is generous.
Definitely staring at the
I mean,
marks
if
as
you
I'm
hear
walking
about
by.
the Boston
Like,
Hot Throne, that's quite a high rating.
So the bartender comes over and sees the 4 of you kind of like coming out of your room. You all look pretty bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And I'm gonna get back into it in a minute, but It's like, oh, it's great to see you all up. This is wonderful. Would you all care to come join me over here at the bar?
I want to go in the room.
Why, good morning. Indeed. Do we have a great selection for breakfast?
Yeah, we can discuss your payment back to me and my my establishment. Over your breakfast that will definitely be put onto your tab.
Absolutely. We had a good handful of drinks, I'm aware.
Yeah.
But
do you remember what you and the Minotaur did?
drank
Quit shaking
and
the door handle.
sang.
Break the door. Break it.
What?
You're obviously like 15 feet away from me. Quit shaking my room's door.
You see nothing.
Her room is very suspicious.
She motions and calls out to the group to come and sit at this table. As she approaches the table, she shoos away all the people there. Just tells them to fucking leave.
She's the one scaring her customers away.
They just sort of shuffle to a different place.
You got two
Sits at
options.
the open table.
Nope. She just straight shoot them out of the 6-person table.
Instead of sitting at like the 2 open tables, we go and kick someone off.
No, I was gonna. Never mind.
I am so sorry.
We're sitting at the table that the bartender's at right now. Is that what's being offered?
Yeah, that is what
Yeah.
she is,
I just wanted to open
aggressively
the door.
suggesting you do.
Yeah, definitely gonna like kick and tap at some of the different random pieces as I'm walking around them. And
Tap it.
Of the table?
The destroyed.
yeah, shambles, any of the bottles or anything like the
Oh.
general uncleanliness of the area, just kind of
Breaks everything.
Including a halfling.
Oh god.
Oh, you're...
Did not break.
So what? Okay. Yeah, that's it. No, is it? That's how she...
No, that wasn't it.
No, it wasn't it.
Oh.
That was Australian, no. Fuck it. Can't remember how I did it. She's gonna have a new voice now, it's fine.
I'm pretty sure it was like... I don't
It's
remember.
like Boston or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
that
off,
was
you.
what I needed right there. That's
There you
That
go.
was it.
Mhm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I knew it began with a B, but I couldn't think of it.
I couldn't place the sound in my head.
too much other noise rattling around.
Yeah, well, if you don't like the tavern, you don't have to stay here, honey, but you gotta pay back your bill. So, since y'all was tossing the entertainment around, and, you know, costing me a fortune by scaring out my patrons, I'm gonna ask that you pay your bills, and also, you know, do a favor for a friend of mine.
Sorry, and I apologize for the adverse effects. We were just merely trying to join in the entertainment, you know, liven the place up.
I hire entertainment so that people like you does not get involved in the entertainment business.
What you mean, like us?
My good sir, you
Kind of
do not have the
rough
flair
ones.
for entertainment. Go ahead, tell me a joke.
Your mother's a hamster.
My friend here is no good at jokes. You want a joke? I've got a joke. A Demacian, a Noxian, and a Ferliordian walk into a tavern. Barkeep asks, what'll it be? Demacian says, I'll have a wine. No, wait, an ale. Yeah. The Noxian says, I'll have a wine. Yeah, so he wants a wine. The Ferliordian says, I'll drink anything, so long as it says, do you know those? You know this one? What do you... Damn. No, whatever. Hold on. Let me start over. A Noxian, a Targonian, and a Hilltide are robbing a bank.
He's reverting to his original language. It's speaking in tongues.
Is wonderful and all, but we definitely staffed up for entertainment, and I would prefer it if perhaps you did not join in with the entertainment. Thank you very much. This is wonderful. So
well,
about your bill, I'd be happy to waive the bill provided you could maybe shed some light on a situation that we're having with a friend of mine. Would y'all you look like capable people. And I heard from our mutual friend about the situation y'all found yourselves in before you got here, which is terrible, by the way. Just
Where is the bartender?
next to me. What?
No,
The
the other one.
Ours is at
Oh,
the end of the bar.
yeah, he's just
Oh,
hanging
okay.
out over there.
He has a name.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
called
care about his
Barkeep. Stop
Is the
fucking around with the title of his name.
It's the same name he's had since the first goddamn game.
Yeah,
bartender.
Barkeep.
But what's this one?
Bartender.
Oh
Barkeep.
my god.
Tender. It's a woman. It's a tender. That's a keep.
What? What?
It's a woman that's a tender. It's a keep.
How does it?
Sure, I don't fucking know.
How do you dictate? You know what? That's fine. We're gonna go with it. That's
Bro, I call two of them little one and just kind of hope they figure out which one I'm talking to by the shape of my eyes looking at them.
You have eyes?
The fur covering up the whole most of it.
It's like an overgrown fur and just kind of flipping them up every now and then.
I can't help those.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, anyways, why don't we get you, we'll get you all
Wait,
set up with
what? When did someone say that?
What?
I said that.
When did someone?
Yeah.
When?
Like 5 seconds ago.
How did I not hear that?
It was quiet.
Wait, what? Can't you milk?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
what we gonna do is we gonna put another break. We're gonna put breakfast on your tab. I'm gonna go and get a friend of mine, and they're gonna come and have a chat with you about the situation I think y'all can solve for them. But don't go nowheres. I'm definitely gonna talk to Louie about your tab, and maybe we can work out something. But don't throw the halfling anymore. At the
Oh, is the
time.
halfling here?
Hmm.
Did they come
Are
back?
they here?
They're not here right now. But what I'm gonna ask you is to stay seated and not go anywhere near the halfling, because they're liable to shank you. Probably in the cab.
Is there a halfling in the room?
No, I'd say there's like a couple halflings around, but like she's referring to the bard or the entertainment.
You said you wanted entertainment. What's more entertaining than a halfling trying to stab me?
Or a
You know,
halfling
obviously,
flying?
That would be wonderful. Why don't we do that, and she can chase you around the room, and we can put you in like a big red cape, and it'll be ironic. It'd be wonderful. Just shut
That
the
would
fuck
be
up, I'm
so
gonna get you some food.
entertaining.
That'd be beautiful. I want that.
What?
Is the bartender leaving?
Bartender's gonna leave.
Yeah. I'm gonna nudge the Minotaur as she's getting up, and I'm just feel like, who's this Reggie person?
What?
She says she's talking to Reginald or something.
What?
I don't know.
Everybody, what?
That's not
She
his
said
name,
word.
is it?
You tried to tell a joke, bro, and no one knew what the fuck you were saying, so I don't think you got any right to be asking who the hell that person was.
It's a great shocker. In the middle of us waiting for the food, I'm gonna pull out a book.
Like, you never
Always
you
have a
never
look every time.
shared. I understand, like, y'all probably haven't shared a drink with a Demacian before, but like, when you share a
What's a
drink with a
Demacian?
Demacian,
No, backtrack. What is a Demacian?
a Demacian is imagine, if you would, a how do I say this? I don't even want to say like a goody two shoes, I believe is how you'll say that. But like, imagine having 3 feet, and instead you only know how to use 2. And
So they have 3
Yeah.
feet.
no, but like that's generally how that works.
What's the importance of the 3 feet?
Well, it's like you have 3 feet, but you're only using 2. So you consider them a goody 2-shoes.
To the dumbasses?
Kind of. You get it though, yeah?
No.
No.
Oh. Well, that's not the important part. The fact that there's a
Tying back
Demacian
and forth.
and a
between
Noxian.
you And her.
What's a Noxian?
It's an oxygen.
Noxian. A Noxian, I guess, if you would, is best described as a prick.
I love where this is going.
So you get it then if it's a Demacian and a Noxian trying to get a drink, like
What was the other
within the
one?
Freljordians. Freljordians are
okay.
great people,
Why?
you know, from the Freljord.
Where's the Freljord?
Up the Freljord Mountains. The land of
Where's
the
that?
Freljord.
Mountain.
I would say north, but I haven't seen a compass yet.
Is this where you come from? In the people you're associated with?
Yeah,
Do they all speak
you
in
can find them
tongues?
real easy on the Hudi. Like,
How
A
have
what?
you people survived if you're the one talking this much?
I don't do most of the talking. You should see our Lord and Savior, Leona. She does great
Is
with
she
it.
the Lord and Savior?
You're
Yeah.
led by a woman.
Oh, a fucking strong one. The best of the best.
You have no right to call anyone strong.
Excuse you?
Fight!
At this
Tiny
point,
one.
one of the servers comes by with a big plate of assorted foods. You have like loaves of bread, a lot of like eggs or other sort of breakfasty things. But the thing that draws your eye the most is these enormous, thick-cut, like perfectly cooked strips of bacon, which are about as like long as say Nymeria's arm. So you're looking at like a piece of
Why
bacon.
is we all
You're like the smallest person in the group. But like,
I'm
no,
small.
it's probably a good 1.5 feet piece of bacon. These are enormous, and they look so good.
Before you can get away, I'm just gonna lean forward and be like, "Sir, do you have any scuttle jelly around? That'd go
What?
great with the way this smells." You know,
Don't know what
sweet-
scuttle jelly.
Ignore him.
Sweet, viscous, you know.
Neither one of
amazing,
y'all have a
purple.
muzzle.
He just sort of like shakes his head, like steps back, and steps back again, and then kind
Points over
of
the chair.
turns on his heel and bugs out.
Just kind of look at the big kid and be like, "You got any?"
Stop
Anyway,
talking.
Purple.
if you want a
good,
muzzle,
sweet.
I can put one on you. Told you I'd
Whatever.
keep you as a pet.
I feel like that would be in our best interest.
Do y'all at least understand half of what he's saying? Because I'm lost.
No.
If anything, the little bored one taught me these words. Pretty sure
I
I
have
paid
never
attention.
said scuttle jelly.
Well,
You're speaking better than you were when we originally met you, but it does not mean that the phrases or terms you're using make any fucking sense.
but
Yeah. What she said.
you
I love it.
just kind of sits defeated in his chair, just like reaches for the fork, stabs it into, you know, nearest bit, and just starts pulling food in, nibbling down.
Amazing.
My entire century of living, I have never once heard anyone say scuttle jelly.
And I hope I never hear it again.
Second that.
Through the
Dude.
mouthful, just well, it's really one of the best fucking things you can have. Like, it's the health for everything.
So they don't teach manners wherever he comes from, and I thought I was the animal here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's a bird.
Trying to find a thing momentarily. Please, thank you.
So what do you suppose they're gonna have us do for work? Because I'm only really good at one thing.
I didn't mention that there was a problem in a secondary town. You were fighting.
Is your one thing acrobatics?
Clearly not.
You look like quite the gym now.
If you mean I got things for you to climb on, yes.
Whoa, wait. I remember that word. Gymnasium. Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Mm.
Y'all clearly need to ride together more.
At this point, a couple of people approach you. As soon as I find the right damn thing I'm looking for here. This is fine, they're gonna get this one, and I'm just gonna... You see two people approach you. They both have, uniforms, that look like the local guard. And as they approach your table, like they enter the building and then they look around for a bit. They head on over to the bar, and they speak with the bartender. And as the bartender sort of points them off in your direction. And so
Those don't match at all.
They kind of step up to the table and like the front one is wearing heavier armor, has a mace strapped to her side. Seems to be the probably the person in charge of the two, and the one behind her is a little bit more mousy, smaller. It just sort of kind of keeps her close to her leader, if you will, or whoever's in charge. As they approach, the first one comes up to you and approaches the group and says, "So, I hear you guys are the troublemakers here at this establishment."
You're more than welcome to unsheath that, and we can find out.
I'm gonna
Probably work.
turn over my shoulder and be like, I haven't made trouble, but I've found it before. It looks fucking fun.
Yeah, y'all
Just
work
like-
for what I need.
A big nod.
Work? Paid work?
Well, it would be paid, and you're welcome to eat.
Welcome back.
Yeet. Can you,
Apparently she doesn't like paid work.
Can you hear the thing happening here?
I wish I did. Like,
No.
shut my computer, I reached over, grabbed my keyboard, and I slammed my Chromebook shut.
Beautiful.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
So you were approached by two guard people.
Last thing I heard was Bear saying, how about you unsheath that and we'll find out.
Oh yeah, we're not that far back. That's fine.
Yeah.
So the front one's like, yeah, you guys are gonna work great for my needs, and it would be paid work if you didn't owe us some that we're going to cover to the bartender at this establishment.
Type of needs.
Could always dispute that over blood.
You could. I'm sure the four of you are quite capable of taking care of yourselves, but do you really want to try and fight an entire town? I don't think
Be the
it's
first time.
necessary. I think,
Mhm.
and this person walks around you and kind of like pats your shoulder, Rex, as she passes by, and sits down right next to Boreya. The other friend sits down in the other open chair. She says, I think we could come to an arrangement.
Just kind of look at them and sit down. I haven't fought a whole town, but I fought a 3-headed wolf once.
Now that
That,
You gotta-
sounds like an
that
adventure.
sounds impressive. Maybe after your job we can talk about that over a
They have
pint.
names?
They do.
Sorry.
We have not been introduced to these names yet, right?
No,
No.
you do not know the names yet. I've just put them up for shits and giggles.
Don't need a name if it's just a body.
That's
So aggressive.
You need something for the tombstone.
the one in the heavier armor kind of looks around at the table and says, "All right, what
Mike?
do you all need right now? What are you doing? What's your goal? Why did you come here? I heard about what happened, but like, why are you staying? Are you leaving? What's your plan?"
I want to start with slamming both my hands on the table and like leaning forward and be like, I'm trying to go home!
Where is
The top of the mountain!
Not fucking here.
as in
Yeah,
comes
I
from
fell
a
through
different
a-
country?
I fell through a blue
Close
hole,
enough.
and
That would
there
be
was
easier.
a big giant star dragon, and that was no fun.
You came
And-
through a blue rift?
Little one, what's a rift?
It's not important. You came from another country.
Okay, I came from another country.
Did I mishear about the rifts? Because if you came from a blue rift, that would be extremely interesting. We're doing
What have
some,
you heard about
some
rifts?
research about the rifts.
I'm gonna lean into the
Popping up.
Minotaur and be like, what the fuck's a rift?
I'm gonna
Let's
glare
have a
over.
research.
Yeah, I'm gonna glare over at the bookworm over there and be like, "This is your area of expertise, not mine."
You said you're doing research about the rifts. What type of research?
I'm not sure about the exacts, but the differences between a red and a blue. I've also heard tell there's another kind of rift, but I don't know any of the details. But
Well,
if you
we did
are
the-
interested, it's not my area of expertise. My goal is to stop them from happening, but I know that Lafia has done some research on the matter, and you might talk to her about it.
The idea that we would be helping you with your research or helping you keep them from happening?
It's more, I'm just mentioning it in passing. If he came from a rift, it would be of interest because he's not a demon.
I want
Are
to lean
you?
to the left, to the other little thing next to me, and just like, the fuck's a rift?
A rift? A rift is it's the portal where the demons fall out. Usually they're red.
Demons, like the
Darken.
succubus? Oh,
Succubus.
What's a darken?
the
What he calls
weird
demons.
skin bags of bones, and that eat things.
A skin bag of bone. A demon?
Darken?
Demon?
Remember when I told you he don't come from here? He calls them that. We call them demons.
I feel like y'all haven't seen a real demon before.
Okay, well in any case,
Kinda looking around the table.
there's a red portal where evil demon things fall out and they kill people, and I didn't mean to get on the table, but that's fine.
Like, how short is this person?
I thought they were like making a big speech going to face across the table.
Perception. What is this thing's race?
Sounds like a goblin.
Yeah, roll perception for you, because you don't. I mean, I guess you'd be able to.
You
tell
wouldn't
me.
know.
I
Oh.
know some of. Yeah, you don't know what the fuck this thing is. It's a little smaller than you. It's around the same size as
A little smaller than
the two
me.
women in the group.
Okay. Oh, another 5.
Boreya, what you see before you is a human.
Really?
It's a human.
That's probably like the last thing I expected.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. I don't have a whole lot of tokens. I gotta make some of these make do.
Yeah.
I say as I have like 2,000 tokens.
Yeah, no, I'm just kind of be like, I do remember, there was when we were fighting, right? I had yelled at them to fuck. No, but there was a red portal as well, but that was after I fell through my blue portal after I was fighting with the big dragon. Yeah.
There's a big dragon now? Nope. Yeah. I gotta get the voices right. It's a lot of voices.
I don't really know, to be fair,
So
if it was a dragon.
This sort of ignores you entirely.
What's the job?
Too bad, I would be tired of
There was
the one in the plate
thing.
in the heavier armor kind of looks around. It's like, so we've hit a snag in our investigation over the last few months. We've had a a large number of disappearances. The people that are disappearing just disappear, and we never hear from them again. And they only seem to disappear from the 2 taverns here, so we have our eyes out, but we haven't been able to figure out.
Do you say 2 taverns or from this tavern?
There's 2 taverns in this town.
Oh.
This is one of them. The other's a little more.
Well, considering what the bartender has in her room, she was already suspicious.
That's high table. You didn't see that yet. Not that they're. Yeah. In any case.
Hmm.
So you got a problem with missing people? How many? Is it a
Wait,
lot?
are they missing or are they like magic?
The people that have gone missing. There's been at least 30 or so disappearances. It's hard to keep track because we have travelers as well.
Last night we were here drinking, and there was this halfling that I tossed, and then it disappeared. And
He was heavily intoxicated, don't listen to him.
No, hold on now. I remember
a little
this.
more skeptically at Neto.
I took him by, to grab him around the center. And yes?
You would be wise to stop talking.
But he said
stop. Continue your story later.
A citizen? And then what?
We were doing entertainment. We were trying to entertain everybody around,
Dear God.
And
were you hired? Are you part of that? That's awesome. I'll
Neto,
have to come and see your. I'll have to come see your show.
Don't mind
really
him.
Entertaining.
He barely is able to speak our language. Direct your questions to those next to you. It's in your best interest.
Very well. So, yes, at least 30 of our citizens have gone missing, but who knows how many travelers have. They're just seen in a tavern and then they just disappear. We don't have any particular leads because we can't find anything. We can't find bodies, we can't find tracks, we can't find anybody who's seen these people after they leave the tavern. So, I would love to, seeing as you're travelers, I'd love to have you all be bait in some form or another, and see if you can figure out what's happening. Preferably, we'd rather you don't die. That just adds additional paperwork for us. So, however you want to go about that.
You said this was a paid job. How much does it pay?
After we take care of the aforementioned bill, which includes a couple nights stay here as well, it seems she's charging ahead, we would be willing to offer each of you 6 gold apiece. It's kind of a high profile situation, so the sooner we can get this resolved, the better.
Do we have any rules we have to follow?
I would prefer that you don't kill anyone. Again, paperwork.
Again? Oh, okay.
I was about to say, you don't know me.
Did you do something that I should know about?
But you said again.
I did
You said
say
again.
I said again paperwork. Like, I don't want to do paperwork. Surely you understand.
I've never done.
Don't ask
that.
what's paperwork.
But I don't.
Just stay quiet.
Okay.
Why did I uncover your mouth?
Wonderful. We'll say what we'll do is if you're able to find a lead of any kind, please let us know. We'll probably spend some time around here in the other tavern. We're gonna go check it out as well. You can also let the bartender here know, and she'll get in contact with us. Or you can just come straight down to the office.
Wouldn't it be better if we had some people staying in the other tavern as well?
However you want to go about sleuthing for this is up to you. If there's anything, because this is such a high-profile case, if there's anything less than legal, I don't want to know how you got there. And if anything goes sideways, if there's any murder that's not warranted, we don't know you.
What kind of murder would be warranted?
Self-defense.
Wait. I don't know you anyway.
Exactly. So I won't feel bad if we have to incarcerate you.
But
Wonderful.
who are you?
And she stands up. Her friend stands up. Like, great. I look forward to hearing from you. And begins
What's
to walk
your-
out.
I turn over towards the door. But what's your name?
The one with the bigger armor set, as they're walking out, it's Subre. And then the little one's like, I'm Lisa. Goodbye. They leave.
Fuck you, Tony.
Think exactly what I was thinking.
I know.
Yeah. At this point, I would probably say you got up later in the morning. We're gonna say it's probably about noonish by the time this is all said and done. Maybe 11, because you just had breakfast, yeah. Late breakfast. More like a brunch.
A brunch. Just kind of like, looking around the table back and forth and be like, so, where are we going?
I don't trust it. Why have 2 random ass foot soldiers come in and ask us to do something? Makes no sense.
Maybe a good idea to go find more information on them before we take their job.
I like the way you think.
So, yeah.
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 Is it, can I keep eating? Is that okay?
I
Y'all
mean,
can
there's a
finish
lot
that.
of food on the table. I mean, I think they assumed
Yeah.
that the 2
Yeah, I was gonna-
fuckers were gonna eat a lot.
I look at the other 2, I'm like, y'all gonna finish that?
They spoiled
Just-
my appetite.
You ruined mine as well. You can have mine.
Keep chewing down, you know?
So at this point, I'd assume everybody's eating some of the food, yeah?
Yeah.
The one thing that really stood out to you, like, it's a pretty basic breakfast overall, but the one thing that really stood out is that bacon was, like, so fucking good.
It's gonna be like human bacon or something.
It had, like, a beer flavor. It was really, like, perfectly crisp. It had, like, this really good fat content. Like, it was just some of the best bacon you've ever had.
So because you know the description of this bacon, you're gonna make that bacon for us now, right?
I make delicious bacon. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it up too, just like to the Minotaur and be like, you gotta have some more of this shit. It is the greatest. And just kind of like pull the whole plate that has it over.
Hand on shoulder. Did you see much livestock when coming in here?
Do you kill it the morning of? Just get really confused.
We're in a wasteland. It's a little better here than most places. But I don't trust anyone.
That's why you should enjoy this. I didn't eat like this until I came here. This is great. Like, actually, I gotta know what it's called.
As a segue, before you dive anywhere deeper,
Oh.
I should mention, because I didn't really give you a description of the interior of the town. We just sort of headed in here last time. So, the town itself probably has, I don't know, a couple hundred, maximum of maybe like 800 people. But the town itself is completely walled up with those palisades. So they're not super great walls, but they are walls. The interior of the town is sort of a small, self-sustaining community. There are some livestock farms, but most of the livestock here, because it's not a wasteland in this particular area. There is a forest around, but it's not the best. So there are farms. Their livestock isn't like super great.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Throwing out
thinking-
the cannibalism. Got it.
I fully thought it was the halfling.
I was thinking more like Whiterun sized, like.
That being said,
Yeah.
it's a town. It's got all your basic needs, but
Yeah.
it's primarily just a living situation.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up and I want to go ask the bartender who made the bacon, what it's called, and everything. So I'm gonna get all excited and kind of hop over and be like, "Darling, I got a question." Come to
Oh
the
boy.
bar.
Oh, wonderful! This is gonna just be wonderful. What's your question, honey?
I still have like a fork and like the entirety of a piece of bacon on the end of it, and point to it and be like, "What is this? And why is it so good?"
Oh, were you asking what bacon was?
Do you know you've had bacon before, right?
But You-
Okay, yeah. It's,
does it go in the oven?
It's a piece of pig. It's the belly of a pig, and we cut it up real nice into little strips, and we cook it up in its own fat, and it's just wonderful to eat. And I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Obviously, you've missed out on a lot of life not having a piece of bacon. You know what? I'm so happy that you had the bacon. You can just have as much bacon as you want this morning. Okay, just all right.
But wait, pig was the pink one. But bacon, this is brown, which
She's
that was
very-
cow.
She's very confused looking at you. She's like, you know what?
And I'm waving the fork and like slinging fucking fat and everywhere as I'm talking. And I'm just like, but
I'd
brown.
like to grab his like shoulder and be like, okay, back to the table. No need to
But
harass
I
her
gotta-
any further.
Are you like?
She's gonna look over to Rex. She's gonna look over to Rex and kind of like give this look of help, like as she tries to drag Neto over back to the table.
I'll spin him around for her and just point back towards the table and tell him to go sit. But I want to keep the bartender's attention.
We are so sorry for the inconvenience.
So, alright, Neto and Namiria head back to the table. The bartender notices that Rex did not leave, and is sort of like, yeah, what can I do for you?
Those 2 characters you sent, who do they work for?
They're part of the local law enforcement. Uber is actually one of the captains of the guard here. We have a couple of them. They just kind of run on shifts. But yes, he kind of runs the whole gig. He's really got this town under control. For the
Really?
most part, it used to be a lot more dangerous than it was with a lot of ruffians. Ever since he showed up and the FIA started running everything, it's been very smooth. It's been great.
Okay. You got any books or pamphlets on the area? Either from here or the other bar? Just for information.
Oh, like where things is and all that?
Yeah, and just things like, do y'all do, propaganda and advertisements and stuff, to get customers.
What?
That's fair. We don't have any of those fancy book things here. Obviously, have you seen? This is not a place for people who read. This is a place for people who like food and drink. But that being said, I can give you a rundown of the town, at least in the nearby area and all the major points that I like.
Did she mention books?
Rex!
Yeah,
Did she mention books? Am I able to hear her at all?
Yeah, so I mentioned books and I'm turning and I'm like gesturing for you to come back up here.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand off this conversation.
Hey Rex, you gonna finish your juice?
Yeah, I'm coming. She has information.
Can I have your juice?
Just
No!
up there.
My juice!
How much of the conversation did I hear?
I'm gonna assume
Everything off the books.
you probably heard the word books and perked up. Well, I guess I'm telling you about all the places in town since the Minotaur bombed off.
I guess so.
Wonderful. Okay, well, all right. The main spots, obviously, the Half Full Cup, the mainstay of the town. With the best tavern, much cleaner and high quality, best of the best, really. You have this other dinky hole in the wall one. And I'm only gonna tell you about it so you have all the information. It's called the Trickster and the Flagon. They're on the other side of town. There's a lot of low lives going there, not people you really wanna be around.
What was the other one called?
What was it?
Trickster and the Flagon.
Okay. Wait, the what? The flagon?
Flagon. Yep.
Okay, I had the flag the
Trickster.
first time I got
The
confused.
Trickster and the Flag. I'm gonna put it in the shit. So she's, I'm gonna just kinda, if you have a particular question about any of these given places, then you can, definitely ask. But otherwise, I'm just gonna put all their names into the actual chat. You can kind of do what you will with that information.
You beautiful bastard.
I know.
Thank you.
I feel like that's gonna just be easier for everybody.
What? Make this easy on us?
I think this is a good idea. I'm gonna put all these into
Notes?
No, I already have all the names. These are all the major points in the town.
You could put them in my notes, though. I would not mind if.
There's a whole journals tab?
There is, but I left a nice little folder in the Lodos folder for you guys to put your notes in, but it still there's no notes in there. I know Nymeria has her own journal though, so it's okay.
Cannot
I'm
see
having a
that.
whole fucking time. I'm nearing up to a page and a half.
There you go.
What are these
Yeah.
all places in the town?
Oh shit.
Oh no! Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yep. So these
Is
are
she
all
gonna
the
mention all of
major
these?
places in the town. There are other ones. These are just the ones she opted to mention.
Okay.
If you have a particular type of place you're going, that could definitely high table talk. These are just the ones that I kind of wrote out as places you could run into. If there's a particular type of place you're looking to go for supplies,
The asylum.
the asylum, yeah. Or whatever, like you could just like ask her and she could give you a place to go, or you can go looking for it yourself.
God, struggling to spell.
Which is different because
No, I just don't like it.
oh, I forgot to add these ones.
Highlighting! Woo! No, that's not it. Woo! Highlighting!
Adding to your list.
Stone Dragon, that sounds cool.
Thank you.
There you go.
This is why Google Docs is amazing. Appreciate it.
Google Docs is great.
Is the Minotaur getting up?
So anyway, that'd be all the places that are kind of interest in my opinion, especially for the type of people you look to be like travelers. You probably don't want to go heavy, but maybe you need to go to the black store shopping or whatever.
But wait,
Any libraries
alone
around?
just
Boreya.
using things at the table.
I see you have
Yes.
shuffled off into your room.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
nothing.
Oop,
Oh no, I'm
sorry.
interested. Describe your actions.
I
Ooh.
got up and walked out to my room without saying anything.
That sounds.
I feel like I portrayed that quite well.
That's a Boreya move right there. All right. So at this point, you have all the names of major places in the town. Feel free to do whatever you want with that.
She's gonna be like, is there any libraries around? Anybody get general history of the town?
Oh, you talking books, honey? You know, we don't really have.
You don't do that thing here.
We don't really have a lot of educated people here. It's a lot of just hardworking people. But you know what? Lafia probably, she's got some magic stuff. She probably has a few books at least. I know she likes reading and doing. Don't worry, what's the word? Research. That's the word.
I thought you were struggling with reading.
So yeah, that would be my suggestion if you're looking for books.
Oh, remind me, I don't remember if you said anything, but where can we find this Lafia character?
Oh, she has a big spot in the guild hall. It's sort of the meeting place for the town. You might call it like our center of government, if you will, for the town. Even though it's more of like we only have one leader, so I don't know what that's called. But yeah, that would be what it is. And she's pretty much there. She runs the whole town, and everybody goes there to talk to her if they need to. Otherwise, everybody just kind of runs themselves.
Well, I know where I'm going next. And she kind of says that more towards Rex than to the bartender.
Bartender just cleaning a cup out here.
Thank you for your information.
Huh?
Oh, you said thank you? My bad.
You're very welcome, honey. And she just kind of like
She doesn't
Wanders
care.
over here and starts cleaning a pitcher. She's not really cleaning it, she's just wiping it dry. Because it had ale, and she just like dumps out the like couple of drips onto the floor. And then just kind of wipes it dry and sets it down.
Nymera's gonna start to get up. She's going to look over to Rex and be like, oh, the guild hall would be a good place to find out more about those soldiers. And I wouldn't mind talking to this Lafia person.
Prioritizing the books, I see.
Mm-hmm.
That's though. Alright, let's get it moving before it gets dark.
Go get Boreya.
I'll find
Blaine,
the
because
cat.
you want to prep everything. Is there any pictures on this board? Or is it all just written?
No, like pictures as in like actual physical pictures?
Anything drawn, or is it just characters?
That's a great question. Hang on.
Oh, she's outside. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, hang on.
Other
Just
talkers
staring
are
at this
concerning.
board, just kind of like looking at all the different papers.
Yeah, so on the board, it's all characters all over the place. But there is one fairly, like normal paper size, like average paper size, picture, and it's got 2 crossed swords and 2 nondescript humanoids fighting, and there's big red letters above it. And you can't read them, but you're excited looking at the picture.
Absolutely, I'm like holding on to like the edge of it as Rex comes up and go like, "What does it say?"
Oh,
This
Lord.
one looks the best.
Not you two.
The Rex, the board for you, it says tournament at the Coliseum, but tournament is in big giant red letters.
Yes.
Wait,
Do you want to go fight? Just yeah, ecstatically, as soon as he pulls it off the board. Yes! What do you want to know? You want to do it? Let's do it. You want to do it?
Yeah.
All right, let's
Wait,
do it.
like, are they bad though?
No, they're great. We get to hurt other people. Aren't you excited?
I think he means other people
No,
bad.
but do the people deserve it? Because like,
Sure.
if they do, who are we fighting?
I don't know.
But then, how are we gonna go fight?
We go to the place and we just fight.
Alright.
So
Just kinda shrugs his shoulders and he's just like, alright, let's go.
all right. So we got 2 separate things happening right now.
Oh, I didn't say we're going right now.
I know.
Anyways, so Nymeria, when she enters the room, she's going over to Boreya and she's going to be like, "We're leaving. You ready?"
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, with that, I'm just
Sorry, I was
stupid roll.
For
How dare they.
brevity, I'm also gonna say that your horses are completely fine and just stable.
Cool, because I
Where'd
did
they
put
go?
on them this morning, but
They just disappeared. They were the disappearance.
Well, they're actually still here. They're just invisible. You can't see them. But I
I
can.
have
Oh.
special horses.
they're
Oh.
detect magic.
Yeah, it's
Wow,
so
that's
that I
hilarious.
don't have to continually remove and replace tokens. I can like make things invisible.
Of course.
Perception check.
Perception check. You gotta get a 30 or higher to see the invisible DM horses.
Could you fucking imagine?
That'd be great.
No.
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 It's perception.
You can't challenge us like this.
No.
I don't.
Added
think you can
together.
physically get
Added
30.
together, they get over 30.
No. Not right. Not level 1. No.
No.
Not right now.
So I'm still like poking at the paper when they walk out and be like, but what does it say?
It says fight. Don't tell him anything more.
There are a lot of lines on this to have one word.
That's all it has on there. All it has on there is Coliseum in big red letters.
What?
You don't fucking know any better.
Column-seum? Column
See
C columns.
I just walk over to them and say, if you give me the paper, I'll tell you what it says.
You dare do this to me?
Ooh,
I try to take the
Quick
paper
as fuck.
before.
Nope.
I try to.
I go to just like underhand grab the paper and just rip it out of his hand.
Whose hands? My hands? Bad.
Yes, your hand.
Roll a sleight of hand, Rex.
You do? Oh wait, no, the other one.
Yeah.
You can
Oh.
fucking suck my dick
No,
with that
Rex
one.
maintains grip on the paper.
I'm going to hold my hand out.
Of it.
I'm gonna hold my hand out and offer to take it for safekeepings.
I hand the corner to Boreya.
What does it say?
But to Rex, I'm gonna be like,
It
I can
says
hold
you
on to
failed.
it. Get out of his reach.
I'll give it to her. You're like, yeah, words are your specialty.
I'm going to tuck it away into like one of my tomes, so it's like just kind of enveloped with the fucking cover, and then shove it in my bag.
Fucking sneak thief the shit out of it.
Yeah, nobody else is gonna go to that, apparently.
I'm gonna
Get
just
up
kind
and
of
there's
like,
no one there.
I'm gonna lean down to Boreya and point to another one and be like, what's this one say then? Point to another, like, the bottom corner. Just start pointing random words and characters.
I say
We're
Rex, thank
leaving.
you, then I take a step away.
We're leaving. Your time for learning is when we ride. We're not riding. Let's go.
Good day.
Yeah,
Good
but
day.
Invisible horses!
the horses don't like me.
Seems
I don't
like
Hey,
know.
you're the reason they're invisible.
It's my horse now.
So, where are you guys going then?
I want to go to the guild hall.
That's what it was called, right? Not the town hall.
It's called the guild.
Yeah.
The guild hall.
Guild hall, yeah.
Okay. I don't have a map, so we're just gonna describe.
Is this the
Right.
guild? Oh, okay.
Now the guild. No. I did want to make
I
maps,
thought
but
you
there's
had
a
a
lot of
wheel.
things to make maps for. So in the
Oh,
future,
that
what I'll
sounds
probably
like
be doing is just
effort.
reusing locations and shit. But for now,
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you have a map for the Coliseum?
I do not have a map for the guild hall. I supposedly have one for the Coliseum.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on one for an undiscovered quest.
That is not a wall, that is a window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a window.
It's a window. Why can't I go through it?
I
did open the
lock
window.
the whole damn room.
I didn't think he'd remember to lock the windows.
Oh no,
Funny,
he does.
but it's only probably because it was you specifically trying to get in the room.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, I should log all the windows. I feel like she's gonna fuck around.
Me and Andy are going around and like clicking on these.
Mhm.
Check them all!
Check them all. Alright. So, you guys do make your way through. Ooh, actually, I have a thing for you. Hang on.
What?
You're gonna love this.
Walk through a town. Is it the Vigo hat?
Yes.
Really?
No, I
Create
didn't
new journal
recognize it.
entry. Image. How do I add an image? Here we go. Load
Where's the journal area? Where's like the notes? Hold on.
It's the fifth,
It's the fifth one.
The book.
If he gave us access to said journal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once I have it in here.
I mean, I got shit I can copy paste.
Well, I mean, I used to use the journal in here. It's a great and useful journal, and you can like link it and all that shit. But I ended up stop using it just because it's hard to transfer it out or around. It's a big pain in the ass. Where is the thing I'm looking for?
Can you do a handstand?
What?
Can you do a handstand?
Do a handstand.
Little
Did
shot,
you
you
just do
just
a
like,
handstand?
yeah, just kind of like come down with the hands for like a second and then just roll back over. Ta-da!
Oh, here we go. That's why I can't find it.
Good job.
Thanks.
Can you?
Not you.
Can you do it?
No, I can't.
Oh. Do you want to learn how?
No.
It's easy.
I'm alright. Rex will want to learn.
Rex?
Yeah.
Slowly
You do a
turning
hand
red.
Boy.
Just, yeah, excitedly turn around like,
There
you
you
do a handstand? What?
Oh.
Trade
I
war.
force it on you. It's pretty great, isn't it?
What?
That's a
Calm down.
weird
I'm
choice of
moving.
words.
I can.
Yeah.
What a fucking thing to say to people.
You're welcome.
What, for forcing it on us?
I will force things on you. Be
There
like,
you go. It's now
Yep.
available in the journal entry.
Nice.
So you can
fucking
all pull it
lie.
up anytime, and there's a little button at the top that says image, and you can take a look at the image there. So for reference, the inn that you're currently at, the Half Full Cup, is closer to the Dusk Gate up towards the mid area. It's just above the T, if you will, in Tradeport.
Yep.
And you came in through the Dusk Gate. The rest of the stuff is sort of scattered about.
What
You
is
guys are headed
Fairy?
to the Guild Hall, which is pretty much right next door. It's that large central building. So with that in mind, you take a quick walk down the street. I mean, the town is really not super huge. It's just very compact because, I mean, it'd have to be to get a wall around the whole damn thing. And as you come up on the Guild Hall, the rest of the town looks like it's being like upgraded, like rebuilt from the ground up, and everything's like really higher quality than the pieces of crap they've had before. So a lot of walls are being redone, roads are being recobbled, lamp posts are being reconstructed for evening stuff. And as you walk around, you do see a good amount of guard patrols. Like, they're pretty active. Like, they're really trying to clean up the town. And as you get to the actual guild hall, you can kind of see how much bigger this building is. It's a one-story building. The actual timber pieces that are constructed inside are like really high quality. They've been shaved really nicely, so they're like long-lasting. There's a lot of very ornate-looking brick that's built into the foundation and decoratively throughout the walls. The roof, it has a like nice thick sort of roofing clay tile. And then any of the windows, or for the most part, most of the windows are actually a stained glass. Like, they really put a lot of work into it. And the areas closest to the guild hall, you can see are reflecting that level of, I guess you could call it gentrification.
What a word.
You're welcome.
Look at that, my notes have pictures now. How fancy.
So you enter through the main double doors, huge wood doors, banded iron that contains them. The wood is immaculate and like very smooth to the touch. Nice big handles as you kind of open it up and enter. You enter into a large open entry space with beautiful tile on the floor. And you can see that there are multiple rooms with different like signs above it. There's like Woodcutters Guild, the mining company, etc. Like, it's just the little groups, and each one has their own dedicated space. And towards the back of the center, where the entry point just leads all the way back in, and you can see a very nicely built office. I mean, all of them look nice, but this one looks fancy. And you kind of assume that's probably where you're headed.
Can I take the vote of just not going into the whole building and trying to stay outside?
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I did not offer that option.
I'm gonna stay out in the trade square and just kind of look around. Bye, welcome back. Yeah, I'm gonna try and stay out in the trade square and just kind of like look around any stalls and shops and if it's called a trade square. Specifically, if I can, I'm keeping my eye out mentally for anything that looks like it's from Mount Targon or Runeterra.
Go ahead and roll me a perception
roll
roll,
perception.
actually.
Oh. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Dumbass finally sees things.
Yeah.
Well,
It's important this time. I am focused.
A lot of the styling in this building, it looks a lot. It looks a lot like from back home. You remember seeing during your trainings, you would see images or descriptions of different areas of Runeterra, and every area had its own building style. These kind of looked like very natural and beautiful. It reminds you a lot of Ionian sort of stylings.
The building
The actual guild hall itself's building style. It's because I know Ionian is supposed to be sort of like Asian influenced.
Yeah.
So not horribly, like not like exceptionally Asian influenced, if you will, but like a couple of touches here and there.
But nothing, no like items or loose bits, swords or okay.
No.
Yep. All right.
No. Oh well, the whole trade ward is not super full of people right now. Well, that's related, but yeah, right now it's not super overwhelmingly full. Let's go with it. But
no,
nothing
I get
that you see has any sort of Runeterra stuff.
Alright. Yeah, that's it.
Moving forward.
I'm gonna be outside. Everybody else went into the guild hall to.
Presumably, did everybody
stuff?
else enter the guild?
Yeah, I want to go inside the guild hall.
Okay.
Books and
Everybody
stuff.
else, unless you state otherwise, y'all are in the entry point of the guild hall. Standing there, awkwardly, not doing anything.
I'd like to go look for what would maybe be Alethea.
You're gonna go look for Lafia?
Yeah.
Alright. Writing a thing. Okay. So are you gonna head like, so if you're looking at the rectangle that the building is, the entry point would be central to the trade ward. So the back office that is very fancy is directly adjacent to the entry point, and there's two hallways that go left and right that sort of have more rooms, it seems like, with the little signs that I described. So I assume you want to go to the main room.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Does everybody else follow, or is this just Nightmare?
Can I roll perception before I see if I follow her? Just want to look around the room.
You looking for anything in particular?
Just what else is there?
I mean, the room's not really hiding anything as far as you can tell.
No, I just mean like who else is in the room?
Oh, like other things.
Yeah, not like hiding anything.
Nicely decorated. It's got some really nice like pottery tables. There are a handful of people kind of shuffling about, but it looks like most of them are just passing through, or they've just ended, or they're heading to a meeting. But there's not a lot of passers through. But there was a lot of people
I'll just talk with her then.
So,
Are there stairs to an upstairs?
no, it's a single story.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wander around the main big room, like the entryway.
So we'll do some rotational turns here.
Just slowly losing more and more people.
We'll start with Nymeria entering the main office, if you will. As you enter in, the where is my note for that? There it is. Okay. Yeah. So as you enter into the main office, you do see a lot of shelving with small knickknacks, trinkets. There are a significant number of books scattered about throughout. A lot of them are very old looking or miskept. They're not kept like well, or they're just really messy. You're not sure. There's a large central table that acts as sort of a desk, and it is piled high with paperwork, a number of quills, spilled ink, and stoppered ink bottles. You can just see a lot of like assorted trinkets, like little small mini ingots, small carved oddities, like little animals that seem to be scattered across the entire room. And when I say carved animals, I mean like little trinket shop. You go to the zoo and you get like a wood carved one. You know?
Right.
Chemical on you, but copper and ink don't really go great together.
Copper and ink.
Yeah, the copper's not. Nah, never mind. It's fine.
I was just saying there was little ingots.
You
Like-
said copper inkwells.
Oh no,
Right.
I'm sorry. I didn't. I meant to say stoppered. If I said copper, I apologize. Like they have forks in them.
Oh.
One
Okay.
one is spilled over the table and it's just been left there, but other ones have stoppers.
Okay. I may also be the same. I don't know.
So scurrying about the room, sort of like she has a book in her hand and she's sort of talking to herself with her other hand sort of twirling around, is a woman who stands probably about 5'3", very short. She has some very thinned red hair and some hazily sort of green eyes. It's very narrow at the edges.
Mm-hmm.
Her clothes are mostly very like modest, like they're very cheap, but basic clothes, with the exception of a pair of silk gloves. And you can see they're embroidered along the edges, like they're very nice gloves, and it kind of throws you off considering the rest of the room is a bit of disorganization, as well as her clothing being less than rich, for lack of a better word.
Being less rich.
I don't know how to describe
That's
it.
rich.
I wouldn't have commented if you didn't say that.
I know.
She is presently in the room, yeah?
She is presently in the room. She really has not noticed your entry, but you weren't really making a lot of noise when you entered.
I'm gonna try and give like a small knock to the frame of the door to try and get her attention.
She immediately snaps the book shut and puts her hand up in an aggressive motion like she's about to cast something at you. Before realizing what she just did, and she sort of... It's only for a second or two, but she puts the hand down and like her demeanor shifts into sort of like a, hey, how are you doing? Kind of thing.
She seems a little bit spooked at first, and she's going to hesitantly kind of start to calm down, and she's going to be like, I'm looking for someone named Methi.
That would be me, darling. What can I do for you?
I love the
Well-
voice.
I have a couple questions. First of all, more on a random tangent, but I've noticed the town doesn't have much in the way of libraries, and I was told that you own a couple books that you might be okay with letting me borrow.
Letting you borrow? I'm not sure, but you're welcome to have a look around. What's your name?
I'm Miria. Emilia Berceris.
A pleasure. You obviously know my name, Lafia.
Of course.
The only books that brought you here?
I also heard from a barkeep that you would know about issues with the neighboring towns.
Yes. It's not been going well. As you can see, we're working to build Methi back into a wonderfully prosperous town. And it's been going well. We've been receiving a wonderful amount of trade goods from our neighboring town up north.
Am I in the room?
No, you're still outside. You want to be in the room?
I thought I went in the room.
You can be in the room.
I want to be in the room.
How about we just have you poke in now? but you heard everything at this point.
Okay.
By the way, Rex, I saw you roll stealth. What are you doing?
Same thing that she's doing, just
Y'all
stealthy.
poke it in.
Yeah, I'm not poking in. I'm like trying to be the wall, creeping along. Like that's what I want you to imagine. Is this giant minotaur just up against the wall, like crab walking against this fucking
Some
wall.
Mission Impossible music that I can play on cue.
Literally.
Okay.
I just didn't want to interrupt you.
Nope, that's fine. Boreya, you're poking in, or you're also being sneaky?
I'm not gonna be sneaky, I'm just gonna walk in.
Okay.
Just like that.
And then, Neto, is there anything that you want to do currently while you're outside before I continue with my...
I was left alone, right? Cool.
Yeah, you're currently
Oh,
alone.
no.
It's a terrible idea.
I'll give you the simplest little one. I'm gonna just give another whole perception check, and I want to look for just people who aren't doing anything. Everyone's kind of going around doing their day to day. I want to find the person who's just chilling, chillaxing.
I am
you
on
know,
board with that.
taking it
Okay.
easy.
Okay. Also, I
Really,
love the
really.
meme that you posted, by the way. It's fun.
That's the Minotaur.
Fucking wrong. That's exactly what I'm imagining, too.
Oh no.
Fucking Kronk trying to sneak through the city.
Like glue.
Alright. So, Neto, I have sent you a message regarding your perception.
Yep.
What?
And we will return
Why?
to that later. That being said, we're gonna
Send me a
flash
message.
back as the Minotaur somehow with hooves is silently not clomping along the wall into the office, and he's just sort of like right outside of it. He's so sneaky right now. It's really impressive. We didn't know such a giant bull man could be so quiet.
So does like no one else know he's in there? Like, did me and
I
Lemmy not
perception?
see
Pay
it?
attention to him. He's just sort of like.
Did I not walk in? Was he in the room
We're
before
getting
me?
there.
Okay.
And so while he's being sneaky, you've just walked into the room mid-conversation as she's describing the trade agreement. Yeah. So she's like, yeah, there's a trade agreement. Oh, hello. Who might you be?
Stoned off her ass.
Well, come now. What's your name?
I'm trying. My name's Boreya.
Does that include the high pitched in there?
No,
Well,
it doesn't.
oh, it's just
doesn't.
Boreya. Wonderful. It's so nice to meet you. My name is Lafia. And she sort of like begins walking around her table. But like not in any particular fashion. I don't think she doesn't even realize she's doing it. She's just walking in a big circle. The table's fairly large. Like it's probably a yard in diameter, and she's just walking around it very slowly as she keeps turning to look at you two. Like, so anyway. Yeah, the trade agreement was going wonderfully, but unfortunately the person I was working with, they're no longer in charge of the town. Some bandit group took over and has stopped all citizens from leaving or entering. They go by something foot. Greyfoot? Something like that. But they're a bit of a problem. We just don't have the means to take care of it with our small town.
See.
Is that all you wanted to know?
For now, I believe so.
Wonderful. As far as books go, you're welcome to stay in the hall and read them. I don't.
What do you mean, Bandit Group? Do you remember the color?
Well, hello. And who are you?
Answer the fucking question.
Oh dear. So aggressive. Is there red in the room? She looks around sort of like... I don't know how to describe that, like dumbly? No, there's no red. You're just angry.
Was it Blackfoot?
Oh yeah, that was the name.
Oh my god!
Blackfoot. Why?
Where's the town?
The town?
Oh
What
my god.
town?
People with words, talk sense into this thing before it goes into pieces. Where are
The
they?
town, your
How
neighboring
many?
town.
Oh, our trade agreement. Of course.
God fucking damn it.
Town that has the bandits in.
Oh, yeah, the gray foot? No,
Yeah, where is
the
that
black-
town?
Oh, the town. Yes, the town. It's north.
How far north?
How many days travel?
A couple days on horse. It usually takes a week or so for supplies, but it's been at least a month.
Without skipping a beat, immediately storming out.
I'm gonna follow him. He's like, thank you for your time.
Oh, do come back. And she
I'll just
opens
like
her book.
awkwardly wave and then follow them.
She like sees it. She sort of like does this sideways head cock, and sort of like smiles dumbly
Oh no.
as you leave.
Dumbly.
I thought everything she does is dumbly.
I'm gonna follow out Rex, and I'm going to try and keep pace with him, and be like, "You okay?"
Oh.
So you two have exited. You are now in the entry, or you three technically, but you three are in the entry area at this point.
Can I see
What's that about?
Neto? Can I see
Have you all
it?
exited the building yet?
Well, we're walking away, so we get there eventually.
Okay, so. Alright.
Oh no.
So, as you exit the building. Okay, well, while you were talking to Lafia, Neto has been wandering around, and he sees a woman sitting on a bench. She's throwing birds some like bread bits. Neto walks over to the woman. He's like, "What are you doing?" And the woman's blind, so she can't actually see. And she starts to, she continues to throw breadcrumbs. And so Neto is standing there watching the birds eat it while she's throwing it. So then he sort of like kneels down and tries to catch some.
No!
As she's throwing the birds like old bread. And she's like, "Sharing food with the birds. They still visit me in the afternoon." And Neto's sitting there, he's on the ground, he's like picking up pieces of bread and eating it off of the ground, and he's like shooing birds away. And he's like, "So, the birds are nice to you?" And some guards are walking over, and they look at Neto, and he's just sitting there on the ground, shooing birds away, picking pieces of old bread up, and eating them. And they're like crunchy, so... This is what you're walking into, by the way. Go.
Is this like net?
This is happening right now. We have some guards approaching, and they look concerned more than anything else. They're like, "What?"
Neto! Over here. We're going north. You can follow if you want. I'm taking the giant.
I just kind of turn around and just like big arms scoop up as much of Brett's speed as I can, just kinda, like tuck it up against myself.
With that too.
Kind of just stand up and kind of wander over.
I'm
And
just gonna
like,
tell him
scoop
no,
it,
Neto. That's not. You shouldn't eat that.
scoop it out of my armpit, mostly, dirt and bread, and just kind of like cup it in my hands. So I walk over and just kind of like, did you want some?
No.
I have no patience for your idiocracy. We're going north. We have to investigate something.
Huh? I don't have a government.
Don't ask questions.
What?
You're coming. There's things that need to die. They shouldn't have been alive to begin with.
Bad people. Got it.
Yes.
Just kind of drop the bread seed and saunter up behind.
Literally
We have to
drop the bread,
investigate
all of it.
first.
Yeah, all of it. Just absentmindedly just kind of drop it and kind of like hop step behind them. Bad people. Got it. Just kind
I
of.
know you asked earlier. I'm gonna ask you not to pry. The little Miss Boring one.
Pull.
I need
Right.
to know if they are the same ones I know. And if they are, they all die. If not, we'll resolve the town's quest without murder.
This isn't the town's quest.
That's this person's quest, isn't it?
No.
Lafia mentioned the Blackfoot clan, but never asked you to do anything.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay. They're going to die.
So,
This.
unresolved history?
You could say that.
I'll help you out.
So at this point, I'm gonna assume you all are heading northward.
Instead of doing the thing we get paid for.
Yeah, the thing where you pay off your debt to the tavern and all.
Are we just leaving our debt?
That'll be good.
We'll be back. I promise we'll come back, but this is something that requires my immediate attention.
Did we get any other context?
Oh my god, I just. Sorry.
Have you ever seen any other of me?
Enough?
I heard stories of your people. Does that count?
There's a reason there's only stories and very few of me, if any.
I love it. when
I'll
you guys
just
give
leave
me
it at that. I asked you not to pry any further.
What are we pulling on?
Alright, let's go.
Okay. So everybody's heading to the gates to leave, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, northward-ish, but there's not a north exit, so the fucking west exit going north.
Okay,
I
give me
assume
one
that's a
second.
river?
I'm writing a note that I just came up with. It's gonna be great later.
Yeah.
Poor
As we're
blind
kinda
woman
like,
just wanted to feed the birds. You
Yeah, as
stole it all.
as we're walking out, I'm gonna kind of like come up next to the Minotaur and be like, "Hey, I actually found this really nice woman. She was giving away food for free. Can you believe it?"
Yes. To animals like you, yes. Aren't the people here just so nice?
I'm not an animal.
I love that it's the bull that keeps calling people animals. It kills me inside. It's so good. Alright.
Aminal.
So you guys arrive at the gate. It closes on both sides with the like palisade up top, where they can kind of like look down and open it up from up there. Right now the gate is closed because they don't open it unless they have a reason to. They're like, "Ho there! Where are you off to?"
I want to
North.
step forward. Yeah, I want to step forward first and be like, "Hi, we're leaving."
Hi. They sort of
Hello.
talk amongst themselves for a second.
And just wave back.
And they're like, have you spoken? Have you spoken
I
to the
have done that
captain?"
before. I have done that before. Yes.
Do we need to again?
Well, I was given orders not to let you out until the captain gave the say-so, and I haven't heard
Please,
from the
you need
captain
to leave.
yet.
We'll be back, I swear. This is urgent.
I like my job.
Damn it.
It's directly
I will pay
related to what we're asked to do. Let us go. We'll be back.
I must. Are they up on top of a wall, or are they like at
Yeah,
the
they're
ground
up
level?
on top of the wall. They're like shouting down.
I'm gonna just kind of like grab my kind of crotch area and just, I gotta pee, knowing it's complete lie, but roll the persuasion.
Because you gotta go outside to pee?
Yes.
That's nice.
Can I go pee and point at the gate?
No, don't pee on the gate. I have to touch that sometimes.
Yeah, I want to go outside to pee.
You know what?
Nice to meet you with money.
Alright, yeah, they're gonna open the gate. So they do open it up. They're like, please don't pee on the gate. As long as it's directly related to your job, that's fine. Just, you know, don't not come back.
If she asks, tell her we went north to investigate a claim for what she told us to do.
If she asks what town in the north, what town are you going to?
Tell him to ask your fucking Lafia boss leaf thing. Something to do about a trade partner, that's all I know. I don't care for the name.
Oh.
It may end in fire.
ClearHallow.
What is it called?
We have a name now.
This guy's an idiot, he's just gonna give you everything you need.
I'm already through the gate, pissing on a stump.
Yeah, you're young. Like, okay, be safe now. I hear it's a dangerous place up there.
We'll see how dangerous.
As the Minotaur gets through and catches back up, I'm gonna kind of like give him an elbow on the arm, like, that was pretty smart, wasn't it? Big
Yeah.
old smile.
Act like an animal and they always open the gates. I promise.
Don't be on the gate. That's a quote now. Forever.
Forevermore.
These quotes are pretty great, actually. If you look at them out of context, it's pretty excellent.
I'm trying to be the wall.
So I do want to point a couple of things out, guys. Just for your awareness. You're going on foot to this other town, yeah?
No, the horses.
The
What?
horses
Why?
are
Let's go get the horses.
stable in the town at the inn. Nobody stopped
Yep.
for the horses.
I want to go back and get the horses. What?
Now
It
it's
takes so
awkward.
much longer.
Well,
Yep.
someone has to be the voice of reason to the Raging Minotaur, and it ain't gonna be the Raging Minotaur.
I ain't gonna be the smart one over
It's not
here.
gonna be the bookworm.
Oh no.
We're just going.
Oh no.
Actually, you know what? She's gonna take a couple steps and go, we forgot the horses.
Shit.
Not Scotty.
They just finished closing the gate after you all walked out, by the way.
Are the guards still like within?
They're
Yeah,
still
no, they're
up
still up
there.
there. They're just watching you as you kind of come back towards the gate, and they're very confused.
I'm a little.
Welcome back.
Forgot something?
Oh, that's unfortunate. What'd you
Looks
forget?
over to Netto, and the Minotaur looks back up, just goes, horses.
Did you say you forgot your horses? That's kind of dumb.
We forgot Scotty.
Okay. Oh, so you wanted to come back in for horses?
Yes.
So you're gonna make me open the gate again.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
I could do it for you.
Don't pee on the gate.
What's the magic word?
Just stand there for a moment. They go ahead and open up the gate. It's like a slow gate too. It's not fast. It's like you know when you're waiting in a line to use a rotating door. Yeah, it's like that. It's just waiting forever, and it's going way slower than you feel like it should. And eventually it gets open, and you guys come back inside. And they, close it again because gates.
No!
You have a little ways to go. They can't just leave it open for you.
You can definitely. Okay, fine.
Alternatively, I was told to wait here, so I'm still just standing in place outside the gate.
That's because we only need to go grab our 2 fucking horses, so send the other 2 to go get them.
So you guys are just holding the gate at this point?
Literally
No,
forcing them not to close the gate.
So who's
I'm
going
just standing
there?
awkwardly outside the gate.
It's probably like, I don't know, a 5 to 8 minute walk to the tavern where your horses are hitched in the stable. Who's going and who's staying?
Okay.
I'm going.
Staying, I was told to stay.
So
There you go, and those who can hold the gate.
the 2 big fellows stay and just sort of like lean on the gates, and the guards up there are sort of like, hey, we kind of have to close this, guys.
By whose order?
It's procedure.
Okay, now I'm gonna look at the Minotaur, and I'm be like, I'm tired of yelling at them. Can I go talk with them? And kind of
You
like,
wanna go climb all
If
that
you find a
stairs?
way up there.
no, I like tap my chin upwards and like give a thumbs up. Like, can I go talk with them? And
Absolutely, get ready.
roll acrobatics.
Are you helping him up, by the by? Or is he just doing his own thing? Oh god.
I'm pretty sure he's like, oh. This is gonna go so bad.
Yeah, I
He get back and he's like just killed himself on the wall.
So, Rex, you get into a position to like boost him, like double-handed. and
Oh, I
as
feel like
you-
it was throwing him.
Are you throwing him or are you boosting him?
No, this is literally fucking
really
army of 2, foot in hand, and
That's
then.
what I'm
Okay.
saying, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was
you
throwing
go
him, I
to
didn't
boost him. But as you hurl with all your strength upwards, your hands unclasp, and you kind of like throw him diagonally. Neto, you do manage to like, I don't know, Assassin's Creed your way up the wall with some like quick stepping. Like it's all instinct. You are not a smart person, but you are surprisingly adept at physical things. You manage to run up the rest of the wall and jump in and land right next to these guards in their little tower, and they're like, "Holy fuck!"
And I'm gonna like elbow lean on like the nearest bit of wood, be like, in like the calmest voice I can, be like, hey guys, like, you're yelling too much.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool, huh?
I mean, sure, but like, chill, man, chill.
They're kind of just looking at they're definitely a couple of feet shorter than you, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll be chill." Yeah.
That's why I'm leaning sideways. You know, I'm at least like a 15-degree angle, like trying to lean over on something.
They're like, "Hi."
Yeah, like, it's okay. We got the big kid. I'm here. Like, we just gotta grab Scotty and Fiona, and we'll be right back out. And lickety split. Like,
I don't agree with those names.
We
You're
just.
not there to disagree, unfortunately, at the moment.
Jesus Christ.
So while you're talking to the guards, the bull is just gonna hang out down and kind of chuckle to himself at you getting up there. Boreya and Nymeria, you two have arrived back at the tavern.
And Nito's just missing.
Well, you guys did not see this. You guys were already off.
Yeah.
So you grab the horses. Is there anything that you want to do before you leave the vicinity?
No.
No?
oh god.
Okay. then yeah.
That
Get your horse.
was that something we were supposed to do?
Nope.
Is there another horse with a gang?
You have 3, I guess, but one of them is kind of
Where is the bartender?
the bartenders.
I want to go tell the bartender we're leaving. Oh wait, he's with the other bartender. No, I'm good.
So we're not telling the bartender.
Do we
This is
still
you
need
two.
all
I don't know
3
what
horses
you're doing.
then?
What are you guys working on?
Take the horse. Take the horse and go.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, horse taken. So you guys have 2 of the horses. The 2 you are quite the most attached to.
Wait, no, I want to
back.
see. Okay.
Let's do a little canter over. It's kind of weird that you 2 are the ones driving the horses, because usually it's the bigger people that do that.
I mean, he fell off the horse and I rode it the whole way, like half the way last time.
I mean, that's fair.
It's the last 10. Like,
I don't know distances. Leave me alone.
It doesn't matter.
Like I've ridden a
fell.
horse before.
As you 2 come up on the gate, you're sort of cantering, like going at a pretty good speed. You look up into the tower at the guards, because you see the gates just wide open, and Rex is just leaning on one of the doors. And you see,
And Nito's missing?
you see, is it Neto or Nito?
I don't know, I feel like I was saying it wrong. Yeah.
Neto.
I couldn't remember how I was supposed to say
I
it,
was
so...
just checking, because I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. So, Neto, you
What?
see him up there, like, leaning over, talking with the guards in the tower, and you sort of like, and at this point, you're cantering underneath the guard tower through the doors, and you're within earshot.
can I get a name for one of the guardsmen up here?
You can ask, yeah.
Yeah. Like, while we're bolting, just like, what's your name?
Oh, I'm John.
And your buddy?
Barry.
Nice to meet
Has
you, Barry.
Barry said anything this whole time?
Does Barry have a wife and kids?
Oh, that sounds so threatening.
That's like a personal question.
I'm just trying to get to know you both.
I think that's really nice of you, Mr. Neto.
Delinger, if you would.
It's, oh, hey, look, your friends are here.
Just kind of like lean back up and over. Wave excitingly. And then lean back over and be like, so where are you from, John?
Oh, guys, leave him alone.
Around. This is the best place I found. So I liked it here. It's safe and green.
Have you met any Noxians?
What's a Noxian?
Do you want to hear a joke?
Oh no, not again.
They look
Alright,
scared
so-
to say anything negative to Neto.
Bat Dander, get down here!
And I just kind of like lean back over and be like, hold on! I got this! And just kind of lean back and be like, knock, knock.
John is terrified. He's shaking. He's like, absolutely
And I, like-
terrified. John's
I
like,
fully knock on the wooden palisade too, like,
It
very
echoes.
aggressively.
John's like, who's there?
And just kind of turn, just like stand up at full height. Darkness! And
Oh my god.
Your head is hitting the top of this like shack they have up there. Like imagine it's like a little shacky sort of looking thing, and it's just brushing the top of it.
You get the darkness in there.
Yeah. Darkness.
Created the
Yeah,
darkness
they're-
through his
they're
shadow.
Terrified right now. And he's like, I don't. What?
And then just fall backwards, start laughing. Get it? Knock? And keep laughing.
Oh my god, no, I didn't get it.
It's funny.
Bad love.
It's not funny!
Neto, let's go.
Alright, John, it's been wonderful. I'ma go. You know, you keep it up, and Bob, get a wife. You
Barry.
know,
His name
and I'ma
is
just
Barry.
I'm gonna roll off the side of the thing anyway.
Also, you wrote Barry in the quote.
I'm gonna just roll off the top of the palisades to the outside of the fucking.
You roll off of like the little shelf they have, and you do this like superhero landing, and just boom, you're ready to go.
Bounce off the fucking ground and just stand up and like, alright! North!
Alright, so with that in mind,
You wrote Barry instead of Barry.
Oh, it's because I know someone named Barry and it's spelled
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
I was just checking.
where's Barry?
Barry.
There, do you want that?
No, I don't want that.
Alright, so you guys are now... How is your formation look?
Yeah, I think he needs to roll to get on the horse, considering I didn't like him last time.
The horse is, it's alright with him right now. Like, it's fresh, it got rest, it got fed, it's pretty good. It's not upset at him.
Oh.
That was
I
after a long ride.
Oh, I'd probably share the horse with the Minotaur again.
Yeah, I assume it'd be the same.
Maybe the same way.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So
definitely walk up and be like, why do they have Scotty? I don't, like, Scotty loves me.
Did
Pointing
you
at their
name the
horse.
fucking horses?
Yes? You...
I sleep
What?
with the fucking horses. Why are you naming the horses?
Did you have a name for them?
Yeah.
Name's Scotty.
Horse.
We all know. Oh. Fine, one can be called Horse, one can be called Scotty. Oh, phone, gone.
This one's name is Fiona. I say as
No,
I get on
no,
the
it's
horse.
not.
What? She
His name
told
is
me her
not-
name's Fiona.
She is wrong.
What? You ask her name then.
I don't have time for these childish
She
games.
told me her name's not Fiona.
Let's ride!
Agree with the Minotaur.
Alright. So with that, you all sort of gather up on your horses, and start riding off to the north. Keep in mind that it was about midday when you started fucking around downtown. It's probably around 3 when you're starting this ride.
We have a couple hour ride.
Yeah.
So
you
in
get
theory-
a good distance.
Yeah, so in theory, I'll tell you the theory, is we'll arrive at the next town during the night. Like, just as night and dusk is about to hit. Of our second day.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say not the same.
No, not get there by now. Literally, this ride, and then through the following day. Get there that night. Right? Maths.
Yeah, if you were to ride the whole day, like, as far as travel goes, I imagine... Well, okay, if it takes a full wagon of goods to get from ClearHallow to Methi, and it takes around a week, and that's pretty laden, and they're probably going at a leisurely pace, then yeah, I'd say full ride, you probably get there in like a day or two.
Homie has math.
Imagine math.
Imagine math. So that being said, you all start your ride up north. As you ride, you do see that it sort of changes from the tree region into a more mountainous one. So from trees, I'm gonna run myself some notes this time. Trees to like cliffy mountainous stuff.
Cliffy stuff.
Think kind of like Scotlandy, if you will.
Okay. That's pretty accurate.
So yeah, lots of cliffs and stuff.
Music's gone. Music's changed. Cliffside.
a lot of options now.
You have a cliff for a map, right? No, for a cliff. You have a map for a cliff. I just remember there being one like that.
I probably do. I'd have to go find it. Though. Like,
No, you
my
don't
maps
need
are
one. I
so
was just thinking.
disorganized. But yeah, so... Well, I won't put you in a map until we reach a point where it's...
Yeah.
Like,
Till we're actually staying there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so as you're riding to the north, you're going through a lot of changes. Like, it goes from a fairly thickly forested area into cliffs. The river that runs on the outside of Methi becomes kind of like up against the cliff sides. It's very ravine-y, if you will. Let's see. Trying to think, because I had a description for this somewhere. But you see why I say Scottish here, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
We now understand.
Indeed, that's sort of the vibes you wanna get here. So on the side of the river that you're on, it's quite lush and nice. The river becomes fairly wide, like it would not be crossable on like horseback. You'd actually have to get a barge or a ferry or a boat of some kind to cross.
Okay.
But on the far shore, you see that it becomes more and more desolate the further out you see. Like the higher you get on the cliffs, it becomes more desolate.
Okay.
That is not what I typed, thingy. So anyway, you ride up until the nighttime comes around. You don't really encounter anyone. It seems like all traffic from ClearHallow has ceased. That might have something to do with the information you gained earlier. Sunset. The sun begins to set, and you're gonna have to come to a close probably, or you can continue to ride in the night.
Nah, we'll make camp. Maybe.
I'm waiting for
Sounds
other.
fine.
Down for
There
camp.
are 3 other people.
I'm down for camp.
Yeah, sounds fine.
Yeah, because on the ride, I'm going to be pretty much emotionless and not instigating or even saying anything. Just extremely focused on riding to the destination.
Ready. In that case, Nymeria is going to. She's still. We're still agreeing that she's behind Rex, right?
Yeah.
She's going to give him a tap on the shoulder and be like, "We should probably stop for now."
Makes sense.
I had assumed that Rex's horse is probably in the front, considering his focus.
They took off first.
Is there anything
But-
that Boreya and Neto discussed on their ride?
More words and randomness. I'm
When it's
asking
time to
Animal.
stop talking.
Ask what the hell Rift meant, like 3 times.
Oh yeah, the red portal. Is that what? Are you trying to bring him up to speed on that, or no?
Well, I know what Portal is, but I don't understand Rift.
Rift is the same thing as a portal.
What was the joke? That was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, hilarious. Well, if you asked, that's what I would have said.
So you guys pull up on the side there. The trees have thinned out considerably. It's mostly just like grassy, hilly land and cliffside near the river. You guys opt to take shelter at a particularly craggy point of the cliff where you can sort of have a couple of walls around you, but you do have a view out into the wilderness. past the river. Like you have a view of the cliffside straight down to the river. It's probably like 100 feet or so down at least. And then you have like one exit, like a wide mouth area that's, I don't know how to describe this. You have 2 walls on either side of you and then 2 entry points, but one goes to the river that's 100 feet down. And the other one goes back out to where you were riding. So you'd set up camp there. And then at this point, I would assume you managed to grab rations before you left in a rush. Yeah, maybe.
Well, we'd have to grab all of our weapons and our packs and stuff, so yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it being the pack we're carrying.
Mm-hmm. So, a small fire gets going, and you guys are just hanging out for the night. It's evening. The sun has just crested down, and night has begun.
Yeah. We're in our nice little crevasse knot, and I'm just look for any kind of food, and while we have our rations, see what I can't hunt or not. Survival? Question mark?
Yeah, if you're trying to hunt something, then yeah, roll survival.
Yeah. Go get some food.
You do see some, like...
Small game, rabbits or anything?
Yeah,
Even a bird?
It's not going to be anything big. So you're able to hunt some river-esque birds. You catch a handful, enough for the group to have a nice hot meal. Or hot meat, anyway.
As long as someone knows how to cook. I can
Who
do
wants
something,
to do
but...
that first?
When I tried it last time, it didn't go great, so I'm gonna not.
No, I'll give it a shot. I seem to, I bet, somebody in a past life taught me something.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up with my,
Yeah, maybe your mum taught
2
you.
or 3 birds.
Maybe my mom taught me.
Kind of just like...
Jesus Christ.
Hold them up and just be like, so, who's good at cooking? And just kind of throw 2 of them down, start defeathering one.
Nymeria is gonna kind of sheepishly walk over and goes, I could give it a shot.
Okay, go ahead and roll survival for me.
I did.
Awesome. Let me go find the survival.
Yeah.
I would say you cooked them pretty well, like above average. Like it's a great meal. They're perfectly cooked. It could probably use a touch of seasoning more, but like you didn't have it on you, so no biggie. It's delicious for the night.
That's fine. My mom taught me how to cook without seasoning. She was really salty about it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Bring some food over to the big kid. He just been, sitting down the entire time quiet and just kind of bring food and like, hungry?
Slowly peer up and then grab the plate of food. Mumbling thanks, but not really being... You just hear noises instead of actual words.
I'm assuming you're at least like sitting on a log, or you sitting on straight the ground?
No, I'm sitting on the ground right next to one of the horses.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my plate over and literally just like grab the nearest stone, set the plate on the ground, and just start shoving the stone over closer to you. and then to grab my plate back and sit down next to you, start eating.
Slowly peer over at it and just kind of look at it. Animals don't need tables.
Oh, I'm sitting on the stone.
Oh, you're sitting on it.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
sitting on the stone.
Tomato. Animals don't need tables.
Same, but different.
Yeah.
Same
Animals
thing,
don't need chairs.
Animals don't need chairs.
Kind of just, chewing through my food and throwing bones out towards the fucking fire and into the grass and just kind of like looking over at you, seeing the progress of your food. And, what would go really great with this right now?
If you say scuttlefish, fuck jelly, or anything, your life might end sooner than you envisioned.
What the hell? No, I wouldn't put jelly on a meat like this. What you need is a Damascene cheese.
Alright, go on. Tell me this grand tale of Damakian cheese.
Damakian.
The Damascene. What they do, right, is they take the milk while it's still nice and fresh from the crug. Is they take it and they process it in
Crugs have milk? They're rats. All the ones you could have picked.
Centrifuge, I don't know, something. They spin it, and they get, they spin it, and it makes it real fucking nice. And so when they make cheese out of it, they have cheese, and it's so much better than normal.
They make cheese out of it, they have cheese.
It's just, super, not even fatty. Like, amazing. Cheese. Great cheese.
Maybe one day I'll be able to taste this mythical Damakian cheese you speak of.
If I find some, I'll bring it, just for you.
Go check on the other two. They don't know what's in store. Just warn them.
What are you selling?
Warn them.
Okay, yeah. Stand up, finishing the rest of my plate, and just kind of walking over to the other two. You can vote this.
What does one mean?
I'm just kind of like lean over. Are the two of y'all eating together, or y'all like separate, or?
Eating together.
Yeah, I'm just kind of lean over and be like, I don't know what it is yet, but the big kid is gonna have a sale soon, and he wanted me to warn y'all that it's gonna be cheap.
Thanks, Neto.
What's he selling?
It's great.
You wouldn't tell me, but I'm excited for it now, so I'm
I
gonna
think
make
you
sure
should
I
go
say
and try and find out what he's selling.
He seemed a little secretive on it. I don't know if
I think you'll be able to figure it out.
But I'll tell you, my
I think
sister's
this will really
grandmother
help
was selling
your
some
sister.
bread. She was selling some bread this one time, and it was actually super great, but she wanted to make sure that she had enough for everyone, so she didn't tell anybody. And I tried stealing some, and boy, did I never do that again. So, I know how much someone doesn't want to share a secret. I'm good at picking up on those things. So I'm gonna let him do it at his own time.
I think it would really benefit your learning if you got him to tell you what he was selling.
Oh, actually explain what it is in common.
Yeah.
Got it. I'll be back.
Oh god. This is so bad.
I'm gonna come back over to Rex and be like, and just sit back on the stone. Be like, do you sit down, kind of tap hands with eyes, and be like, so, ooh, wait, do you want a stone first?
Did you do what I asked?
Yeah, absolutely. I told him all about yourself. But, the little board one, she really gave a great idea, and she wanted to.
To be clear, you're getting every third word, and it's hard to hear what he's saying. But you heard something about a sale and boring.
Yeah, she really wanted to know. She's like, as almost a challenge, if you would. what would you consider the idea for your product? What's your pitch?
Slowly stand up. I'll just explain it to him myself. Forgive me for giving you such an arduous task.
Artistic I didn't draw anything.
No, you think
Wait, are
it's
you
a
talking about-
compliment, buddy. You do not understand that he is being an asshole, and you legitimately think he complimented you on being so good at comedy.
No.
Hey! And just kind of like look over at the other two and give like a big double thumbs up, and like, yeah! As he walks over towards y'all.
Yeah, slowly walking over towards them. Finally deciding to sit on something besides the ground, because I'm guessing there's logs already, like, pitched up.
Let's say you have some level of seating, or maybe they're just sitting on your bedrolls or something.
Yeah, something of the sort. Sit down relatively, not necessarily on top of them, but definitely within speaking distance, obviously. Make it as less uncomfortable as possible. The plan tomorrow when we go in, hopefully we'll reach the town around night or dusk. And we just wait and see what they do. If they're who I think they are, there'll be enough illumination with fire. And at that point, we'll go in and do what we need to do.
Who will be starting this fire?
They will. My guess is the town's already on fire if they've been there for a while. They're not good people. So what I'll ask of you, since you've all decided to accompany me, get as many civilians out as we can. If they're burning the place and killing everyone, we save as many as we can. If they've just taken control of it, we kill everyone. Minus the civilians.
Okay, I felt like that was something that should have been classified. I was like, well, we just kill everyone in that case.
Everyone dies. The whole fucking village burns.
Like, you're bad, you got taken over.
Yeah.
This is...
I mean, I would just nod, just... Right?
What?
She said alright.
Neto's over there just fucking still hopping about.
Hopping along!
Just
all
super happy about
smiles.
his currently super great common learning.
Yeah.
That's what I'm imagining, is you sitting there, just thumbs up, smiling, while there's like a deep, dreary conversation happening right next to you. And then everyone just looks up at you every once in a while, and you're just like, all smiles, thumbs up, like, yeah! Like,
Got it!
yeah. He reminds me of a child once.
I can see it.
So,
Has
I'm
anyone
assuming
else been his age?
Don't believe so.
You're the one who stalked with him the most.
I doubt he's understood any of it.
He at least can repeat some words. Was cognition a part of y'all's talking?
No.
Okay.
So in any case, at this point in time, it has gotten somewhat late. The moon has gotten up high, the sun's been gone for quite some time. You all have a fairly full stomach due to Neto's hunting and Nymeria's cooking skills. As the evening rolls around, I imagine you'd break up into watches.
Yeah. I'll take the first watch. I'll sit over by the horses. And
I can
just
take a second.
Okay, first watch Rex,
I'm
second
just,
watch Boreya.
just take the nearest tree to the horses and just kind of like look at the big kid, nod, go to sleep, roll over, tuck in.
Who's third watch?
Nymeria would probably be awake by then.
Because I'll probably be awake by then, yeah.
Yeah.
They can.
It's
wake
so
you up, then you-
nifty. I love that little passive skill you have because it's literally you will never have to dictate who has third watch.
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
It's nice.
Nymeria is always third watch.
Nymeria is always awake by that point.
Okay.
They can kick me whenever they need it.
So, at this point, I'm gonna call our session. This is a great place to stop.
But I wanted to light a town on
before
fire.
shenanigans,
Right
because it's gonna start
before
heavy.
the kickoff.
The field is set.
So yeah, we'll call this at the night watch. Stopped at night watches. Night before arrival at ClearHallow. Alright guys. That was entertaining as shit.
Hell yeah.
So this
Alrighty, well,
is pretty great. Sorry, go ahead.
Have to go.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Before everybody leaves, the last thing is I'm pushing you all to level 2.
So level
Level
up
2?
Saturday.
We leveled up by not
We're
fighting
leveling up
anyone.
Before next Saturday, same time sessions.
Hell yeah.
So just make sure our character sheets are updated.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do so in D&D Beyond, and I'll import them.
Alrighty,
That's
sounds
probably
good.
the easiest way. You could do it manually in here as well if you'd like. Just let me know which way.
That's a lot more work. I'll probably do it through
Yeah,
D&D.
I'd recommend D&D Beyond because then I can just re-import.
Alrighty.
Oh, I actually get some.
Was fun.
Must go. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Sure.
But yeah, this will allow me to like actually set up a pretty cool thing here. I did not expect you to dive in so fucking hard on that Blackfoot bit.
Bro, as soon as you mentioned what?
Dude.
Yeah,
What?
like as soon as you said it, I was like, "Yep, that's it." Well, just his entire backstory. As soon as you would even mention
Mhm.
anything to do with him, that's exactly what would happen.
Yeah.
You're like every
Very
time.
self-centered is what you're saying.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Well, self-centered might not be the right word. But
I know.
that's- Yeah. So
Priorities.
I guess I expected I was thinking about just even not letting you out without talking to Suber, but I was like,
Yeah.
it's more fun.
Get back all bloodied and massacred and be like, "Where the fuck did y'all go?" Don't ask questions. We're doing your job now. Yeah.
But yeah, so this is gonna be a neat comeback. I'm excited. So yeah, next Saturday, same time, we'll do all this. I think I'm gonna set a schedule up for the streaming bit if people want to watch. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah.
Who?
Put an actual schedule in there. So as far as Saturdays go, is everybody always available on Saturdays?
Yeah, for this, especially this month, I don't have anything on the weekends. Yeah, the 20th is a Sunday that I'll have to be up early for, but that shouldn't be too much of an effect if it doesn't go longer than this on the 19th.
We
But,
can make
yeah.
that a point.
Yeah,
My issue was that I can't start, like, today I'd have to start, like, today if we started at 6, I'd have to start an hour later.
So let me figure these times out. Hang on. Okay, because I put. So my start time was 11 a.m. What was everybody's official start time? Because I thought I accounted for daylights.
Daylight for them happens at different times, brother.
exactly.
Ugh.
He's already done daylight savings. My daylight savings happens technically tomorrow night. Do you
That's
even?
the weird thing.
Does the metric system even have daylight savings?
I could not
What
tell
happened?
you. It's 6 now.
Yeah.
It's not 6, we started at 6.
Yeah, what time is it for you now, Ford?
Loud. 8:46.
So it's almost 9 for you. So you're 3 hours.
Mhm.
Yep,
ahead
and I'm
of
almost
the-
Oh my god, this is so stupid.
So okay, so we'd have to start at an hour past. Okay, hang on. Give me your end time start times. Like Bear, you'd be starting at 3 next week.
Does it go ahead or go back?
I don't fucking know. Hang on.
Fall back. Spring forward.
So if I'm going back, my start time would actually be 1. Because I get closer in time to you.
Yeah.
So instead of being the current 3 hours ahead of you, I'm only going to be 2 hours ahead of you. Because Arizona doesn't fucking abide by daylight savings.
Okay, so what you said it was what time forward?
It's 8:47.
8:47. Okay. And you can't start at you have to start at 7 your time.
Yeah, 6:30 is when I have to go, so. Unless we want to do like half an hour and then leave.
No, we can start at, I think 7's fine. I'm gonna add Andy's fucking thing in here. Andy, what city are you in?
What city? The Catania is the best way to do it. Catania, Italy.
There it is.
If
Thank
you want
you.
to get fancy.
I wanted to add it in, yeah. Okay, so yours would be 8.
Yo.
4 to 7. Yours will be 3. Mine will be noon for that. Or I guess me and Brooke technically.
Reactions you can use whenever you're hit, right?
Reactions? Reactions are actions that you set before they happen. So, like, if you're standing outside the door, you can be like, or I guess that's ready action.
It says reaction which you take when you are hit by an attack or targeted by a magic missile spell.
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to read
I don't know why it's that one
They might
specific.
know.
If it's just hit by an attack, is what it says.
So let me adjust this. Oof, that's ugly as sin. Let's not do that. Let's just copy that shit. Okay, so that's that, that's that, that's that, and that's that. Those times are correct. Those are the new times. They are local. We'll even do this. To be clear.
Oh my god! Yep. Holy shit.
Why are there faces next to them?
Yeah, that's a weird thing.
Or how much you like them.
It's general non-working hours.
Yeah.
And then there's like normal sleeping hours. And then the green face is general working hours, which is like an hour and a half of time. I don't understand why that's, or I guess that's the time frame it works for everybody the best in the world. Oh,
I love how you put 12 a.m. for you and her. That shit is funny as hell.
Yeah, you're right.
12 noon.
But that being said, that's this week. Next week it'll be, mine will change, but it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll just go back to 2.
3 p.m. is the current time, or next week it'll be 4 for you?
Backwards, bro.
2.
Backwards. I'm getting closer in time. I'll only be 2 hours. I said it twice!
I don't listen to you!
I know
Bring forward.
We get extra sleep, brother. I say we, but I mean me.
My sleep stays the same. Okay, so this will work for next week, and then if we need to adjust, we can adjust.
Yeah, absolutely.
But everybody understands the general time frame at which we start.
Yes, I will be summoned from the darkness. Darkness.
Darkness.
Bro, I just imagine you like just creating a shadow over them by standing over them. Like that is the joke, is creating the darkness by standing over
What's
them.
your name?
I was like, yo!
You got all I think it's?
How many pieces of you do you think I can take?